for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising. Give me the final outcome for my Virgo friends. Angels, please. Virgo. And there she is. Ta-da! King of Cups. All right. Bottom of the deck, we have the Six of Pentacles in reverse, Taurus. Let me straighten my cards just for a second so I can see what's going on here. Two aces. Okay, Virgo. Underneath the Six of Pentacles, we have the Six of Swords and the Six of Wands. 3 sixes. Oh, we'll have to look that up in the angel book and see what that means. It was, yeah, Six of Swords and Six of Wands and Six of Pentacles all in a row. So Virgo, the first card that you have for your past is the Eight of Cups in reversed, sign of Pisces. That tells me that you're unhappy and you want to leave something. It's not emotionally fulfilling for you anymore. You've been thinking about leaving for a long time. You're thinking about leaving and having a new beginning, Ace of Pentacles. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. The reason that this is all happening is because you're being taken advantage of. Six of Pentacles reversed, sign of Taurus. You're just giving and you're not getting anything in return. I feel like you're pretending to be happy, like, oh no, I'm fine, everything's fine. Everybody's afraid to walk away from things, because you don't know what's ahead of you. You don't know what to expect. But you have to keep in mind that it has to be better than where you are if you're unhappy. You have the Ace of Cups in reverse in the center of your reading. That tells me that you should at least attempt to do this. I feel like you are attempting to do this. When the Eight of Cups is reversed, it's usually my obligation card. We do have a Page of Swords here on the table. There could be a child involved in this situation, which is why you don't want to walk away. Something is at the very beginning stages here with that 112 in the center of the reading. I feel like you're starting this process to walk away and move on to something better. The Ace of Pentacles does represent a gift to me, which makes me feel like either somebody is going to financially help you get out of this situation by giving you money or something like that. But we could also even have someone here who is like willing to pay for a lawyer. I feel like you're talking to a professional. There's like a business meeting here. There's research here. We're discussing our options. We're trying to figure out what to do. Also, with the Ace of Pentacles and Three of Pentacles attached, I feel like you were in an unhappy situation for a long time. And there's a possibility that you met somebody new at work. But it's an ace. It's a wand. It's like you're manifesting something new. Something that has a lot of potential. I know I say that all the time. You're feeling pretty good about it. Something's looking good here, Virgo. Like something has changed. It's a new opportunity. Yes, this can absolutely represent a job. I always just like to point that out for people. I do feel strongly that this is some type of a relationship that is ending. However, you could have been unhappy at your job for a long time, and now you're looking for something new. Something that gives you more stability because you're being taken advantage of. You're doing all the work and you're not getting anything in return. You're not getting a promotion. You're not getting a pay increase. You're not getting anything. But the Three of Pentacles, my sign of Capricorn, that's my business meeting card. So that tells me that you've recently met with someone and discussed something. So it could be a job interview. But I was kind of feeling like a professional, like a lawyer. The Three of Pentacles can represent a contract, so you could be married and have children. But this is like three people who want to get together and make a plan to figure something out. Like figuring out your options with the Seven of Cups, realizing that you do have options. Like, let's work on this. Something is under construction here. What is under construction? The end of a relationship. The Lovers in reverse, sign of Gemini. breakup, divorce, leaving a job, like whatever this was over here, this Eight of Cups that you were thinking about walking away because you weren't being noticed, weren't being recognized for your efforts. Now in your present, you are actually researching this ending. I don't know if it actually happens yet, but during the week of the 1st to the 7th, something's going to be set in motion here because you're unhappy. The Ace of Cups in reverse to me, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy underneath the Lovers tells me that this relationship is just lost. That is total unrequited love right there. There's no more love. There's no wands in this reading at all, which tells me there's no passion. The relationship is over. You've probably been together for a long time. You probably have children, but you want out. You're feeling lonely, feeling unloved. I mean, that's sad. This other person isn't showing you anything. They're not putting in any effort to this relationship. Maybe it's you who doesn't want to put in any more effort to the relationship. You're tired of giving. This is a taker. All they do is just keep taking. And now your heart is closing. It's a missed opportunity for this other person because you are emotionally drained from this relationship. The Seven of Cups, sign of Scorpio, tells me that you have options, and you're discussing your options with this King of Cups, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. That's very clear. We're getting together, we're making a plan. What should I do? I'm confused. I don't know which cup to pick. I don't know where to start. I'm all over the place. But it looks like you have many choices. And with the Ace and the 3, and me saying that you met somebody at work, that's what made me feel like maybe there's more than one love here. One has to go because it's not fulfilling you anymore, and the other one's coming in. And that could be the person that you're talking to. It could be this water sign. You could be, if you're the male Virgo, you could be dealing with 2 women here. One of them has dark hair and one of them has light hair. I just feel an overload of disappointment. I'm almost like sad doing this reading because I feel like whoever I'm reading for just feels very unloved and alone. It's like somebody's getting a reality check. Somebody is bringing something to light for you. I don't know who this water sign is. I feel good about him. I feel like he's bringing something to your attention that you've known deep down inside for a long time, but just because now somebody else is saying it, you're like, wow, really? I didn't realize that it was that bad. The first card that you have for your present is the Page of Swords, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. And that's research. You're asking questions, you're talking to people, face-to-face communication, trying to figure out how to make this difficult choice. But you're talking to people, so see, any 2 in reverse represents decision made. So you've made your decision, and that's why you're discussing this. I don't feel like this is over yet this week, but I feel like you are taking the steps, the necessary steps, to resolve it. You're thinking clearly, and you're being logical, and you know what you need to do now. You could be, as far as the research goes, you could be looking for a lawyer. You could be going to the courthouse and trying to figure out your paperwork. Like, how do I do this? Where am I going to live? You could be looking for an apartment. It's just you're just getting out there and you're trying to figure out. You're a Virgo. You're a planner. You want to make sure that everything is in place before you make a move. And you had the Six of Swords under here as well. You want to move on. That's physical movement to me. With the Six of Swords being here and that short journey, I feel like somebody's moving out. I feel like somebody's saying, I'm going to move out and I'm going to go live over here and I'm going to think about this for a little while and I'm going to figure out if this is something that I really want to do. But you don't want to be with this drama anymore. You are communicating, emails, phone calls, face-to-face. I see a lot of face-to-face here because Page of Swords, 2 of Swords to me, and 3 of Pentacles is face-to-face communication. You're going out there, you're meeting people, figuring this out, being very smart. But once again, it's a page. It's at the very beginning stages. The 2 of Swords in reverse, sign of Libra, tells me that you've taken the blindfold off and you are seeing clearly. Once again, Page of Swords, you are thinking clearly. You're taking steps in a positive direction. But I don't feel like you're making a move. I feel like it is just the Two of Swords. You're just kind of like, you're postponing it. It's almost like stuck energy. Like somebody doesn't know if they're doing the right thing. Now, the King of Cups, I call him the loving father. It's Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy. It does not have to be a male. It can certainly be a female. Gender of the card does not matter. So this could be the water sign, the fair woman that you're talking to, or it could be the dark woman as well. I'm sorry, I shouldn't even, do that. I was just thinking cups are usually people, with blonde hair. And with the karma card, you will reap what you have sown. I do feel like it's the other person. And because it's attached to the dark woman, the woman with the dark hair is the one who's going to get the karma. I don't feel like it's good karma. I don't know what she did, but Page of Swords and Two of Swords tells me that there could have been some truth that came out here. And I said something has come to light. I did want to read, you had 3 sixes. So yes, this is successfully, victoriously leaving the drama behind, going in a new direction. And look what's underneath that. The 9 of Cups, going towards your happy place, emotional fulfillment, being surrounded by people who love you, getting your wishes, work, achievement, success. This is a nice reading, Virgo. I feel like somebody's leaving a situation that they've been unhappy in for a long time. I wanted to look up the 3 sixes because that's unusual that happens. Let's see what we got. Your thoughts are too focused on material illusions. Raise your thoughts spiritually to get your life back on track. So maybe you felt like you couldn't leave this situation for financial reasons. I'm having trouble speaking here, so I feel like somebody's very nervous about what they're doing. But by raising your thoughts spiritually, that just tells me that you need to do this for your happiness and not worry about the money. Like, if you're in that bad of a situation, because Ace of Cups, Lovers reversed, and 8 of Cups tells me somebody is, feeling really down. I'm feeling even crying or depressed here. You need to get yourself, raise your vibration, get yourself up higher. Like, maybe you do just need a vacation from this person. Maybe you do need to move out, or maybe this is a family member and you're going to go and just stay with them for a little while and gather your thoughts and think about what you want to do. Because the Lovers in reverse could be separation, but with the 3 of Pentacles contract, I do feel like this is a marriage. Or you live with this person and now you're worried about selling the house and, dividing up the assets and things like that. Worried that they're going to take you for all you got. I mean, I think we're going to clarify this reading with the Kipper deck because I wanted to get into a little bit more detail to see if this was a marriage, a divorce, moving in with a family member. What is going on here, Virgo? Angels, what additional messages do we have for Virgo? Main male. So you could be the main male. Or if you're a Virgo female, this could be the man in your life that I'm talking about. He could be the King of Cups. Can we have another card for Virgo, please? Sudden wealth. Nice. I told you somebody's going to give you a gift. I knew it. And sudden wealth also signifies something that happens suddenly. Can we have one more card, please, angels, for Virgo? House. Yep. King of Cups is going to give you a place to stay suddenly so you can end this relationship. Very clear. Journey. You got this journey again. You're going somewhere, Virgo. 6 of Swords, short journey. Now another journey card. But on another note with that karma was something else that I wanted to point out before I move on. The karma, you will reap what you have sown. Now that somebody is giving all of this to you, that's the universe's way of you know, them giving back to you for you being a good person and putting up with this situation, this terrible situation that you were in for a long time. You might have been even taking care of someone else's children. All right, let's pull a couple of advice cards for you, Virgo. And then I'm going to close this out. It's just a weekly reading. Just want to make them short and sweet, to the point. Angels, what messages, what advice do you have for my Virgo friends? What do they need to know? Show them the message they need to see. Virgo, Virgo. All right, that one's coming out. The Nine of Thought. Stop being so hard on yourself and turn your thoughts toward the positive. There's no need to worry. Anticipating the worst isn't helpful. Know that heaven will provide a solution. If you're experiencing sleepless nights or anxiety over a challenge in your life, release the problem to your angels. I told you that somebody was worried, having anxiety, confused. Am I doing the right thing? What's the right direction for me to take? You can't sleep, you're stressed out. Let's get one more card for Virgo. Thank you, angels. All right, let's see what we got. On the bottom of the deck, we got the Six of Wands. Again, victory, success, achievement, the World card. There it is. So this is your advice, Virgo. The World card is the end of the chapter. It's the graduation. It's moving on to the next chapter of your life, okay? So you're worried about the ending, but the angels are encouraging you to do it. This is a time of incredible accomplishment. You're justified in feeling joy, a sense of completion, and pride in the amazing job that you've done. You've been blessed with many spiritual insights. Soon you'll begin a new journey, but for now, take time to bask in the happiness of your dreams coming true. You deserve this, Virgo. Whatever this is that is coming to you. Sudden wealth, a gift, help from a good friend, family member. I mean, this is beautiful. Six of Wands showing up for the second time, another six. Maybe you've even been seeing a lot of sixes lately. What a wonderful experience for you. Your project is a total success, bringing awards, promotions, or other recognition for your efforts. Well done. If someone who can help you offers assistance, know that this person is heaven sent and say yes. Did I say that? That just clarified and summed up the whole reading. Whoever is the water sign that is around you, male or female, they want to help you. They want to give to you. They don't want to see you be sad anymore. Even if this is a person that is ending one relationship and going to the other, this other person is just like sad watching you being sad. And I just noticed one more thing before I go. 111. 111. Triple ones is the number of victory and success. I mean, you had that so much through this reading. You are going to be just fine, Virgo. Go for it, do it. Put an end to this unhappy situation and move on to the next chapter of your life. Thank you so much for watching, Virgo. I hope I was able to help someone with this reading today, and I will see you soon.